And I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. I'm tired of eating sloppy.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go ahead and get us kicked off here and rolling here because I've been waiting to talk about this for a while. Like something I did on the show a long time ago is I'd go to xnxx.com and like look up something. Let's look up some. I was thinking, what are the comment sections like for the Amazon position? Because I'll bet there's some wicked ones, and I discovered one where this big black woman with a like really fake ass and tiny skinny thighs is just like Amazon positioning some white dude, and these dudes. It's like black dudes discovering Amazon position for the first time, and they were absolutely like at a loss for what to think.
Really?
Here we go. Yeah. So we get.
Okay. So I feel like XNXX is only used by like Mexicans and black guys and you and your dad.
You know, I have a thing for like for primitive web design.
I do appreciate how they've like never updated their fucking interface at all.
It's not just aesthetic for me too, because it's more like functionality. Because it runs better than like Pornhub and other shit because of its simplicity. It doesn't take as much like power to like, and not to mention also you can just download shit straight from there too. But which I haven't done that much. But
that's pretty nice.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, this one anonymous. I hate to wait in line. Was so horny. HIRNY. Yeah, I can't remember what the context of this one was too. Like, they really found the ugliest white dudes on the streets. And oh no, this was from the comment section of one of those videos with the guys in the rebel shirt. The rebel shirt guys were like banging a black chick, and that one I should have known. That one was not nearly as fun as the Amazon position one.
I'm just sending you in and out of reverb tanks.
That's fine. Like,
okay, as long as you're cool with it. It's not going to stop.
Black chicks are hot as fuck, but this is fucking strange. I get his dick is in her pussy, but he's such a mo, being such a little bitch.
He's such a mo?
Yeah.
Like a homo?
Yeah. Getting smashed like this by a Section 8 bitch with food stamps is life. You must try it. This one, all caps. Look,
that rules.
Okay, the title of, or the heading of the comment, he's gay, ? And then all caps, it's supposed to be the other way around.
What?
Yeah, this is the Amazon position. Let's see.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. There's so like, what has the world come to? He looked like a bitch. Heading, wow.
Dude, people are probably fucking losing their mind over figuring out what in the hell Amazon position is.
Yeah, like let's see. It's this killed my wood.
This killed my wood.
Yeah. This one, man, what the main main WTF? This shit gay. My dick won't even get hard.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, see, so,
just seeing something that's so fucking preposterous to you that it's like
Lil Dizzy says straight bitch. Damn, she got it's like he the girl and she the man.
She the man, dude.
Yeah, what the hell? This,
dude, for she to be the man.
Funniest shit ever. Don't even need to beat off anymore.
Something fucking made you laugh so hard it fulfilled your fucking need to come. You chortle so hard that you're like, oh man, that's good enough for me. Dude, let me just put my lube away.
Hell nah.
Hell nah. Dude,
those BBLs killing y'all.
Oh, dude.
Bro, the one getting fucked.
Bro, the one getting fucked.
So that's just wrong.
Dude, this is fucking nuts. So these are people who have just like They've never even conceived.
Yeah, this is like they've never like. It's kind of like me when I like how I got. I can't even wrap my head around how gay dudes do it missionary. Like, it's like
That's awesome.
this whole guy that is a whole guy fucking that white boy. Well, half a guy turned his dick into an innie. Exactly why the dick wasn't wet when it got off, and they did not do a close up on the pussy, quote unquote. I think that person's schizophrenic or something. That's not clear what they're talking about.
Fuck?
But
saying that the woman is so masculine that it has to be a dude and her puss is an innie.
I think that's what he's getting at. I don't understand what the evidence about the dick being wet.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Like, let's see, brother, why is she fucking you like that? By user Brett.
Brett?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That dude has been on X and XX for so long. His username, Brett, just BREH.
Yeah.
That rules, dude.
Dude, and there's people like sheepishly defending it too. It's called Amazon style. It's not gay.
Fuck.
It's okay to let her have a little control.
Dude,
a little control, my dude.
Shut. Oh, dude.
My dude, she's
first and foremost, this is not the room for you to be voicing your opinion.
Hear you.
This is an echo chamber of bros like being like, it's just a bunch of straight hosses.
You think you're going to come in here and convince the black race that this isn't gay?
Dude, yeah, you think you're going to come in here and convince Brett?
These guys are just starting to publicly admit they eat pussy. Like, this is just too far for them. Like,
yeah, what's crazy, you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up, because I've been thinking about something a little bit lately. The whole eat the booty movement and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did that like eating the booty is not gay?
Dicks don't go in the booty that often, and if I would say by and large, most chicks have not done anal. If I had to guess,
so eating pussy is gay because you're putting your mouth where dicks go.
I think that's their reasoning. Why else?
I mean, that's Junior's reasoning. I think that's like what all Italians think.
Exactly. And Italians are,
black.
They got Moors in them. Like whether
so,
they like it or not.
I mean, historically,
I do think that that's literally like it, and it's the same. It's the same reason why, like, I don't know, like, I'm
interesting.
Yeah, it's like
so the whole I mean, I thought
some dudes like how some dudes like won't kiss like their girl after their girl like sucks their dick. Which like, dude, it's such a small gesture to keep getting your dick sucked. Like,
yeah, dude, just give her a kiss. I mean, if her face is covered in shit.
Yeah, if she's covered, it's just if she's got like
if when your ass hair is just shit covering her.
Yeah, maybe like you accidentally shit your dick earlier, and you're like, you didn't like shower before she gave you a blowjob. Then you honestly, if she sucks your shit dick, you better still give her a kiss after that, no matter what, dude, no matter what's on her face.
What kind of psycho
it's you are? It's the least you could do. Like, I'm like someone who like.
What's funny is to think that, like, I mean, if a girl is like, she's sucking, if she gives me head, for real. If I get head from a girl, I mean, I'm more than not going to kiss her on the mouth.
It's
absolutely will not do that.
It's like, what does that say about my cum if I expect her to like eat it, but I won't even kiss where it's been?
I don't.
It's not snowballing or anything, but like, it's just a peck. A peck. There's nothing like a peck. Like,
true, but I'm not gonna peck while the cum's there.
No, of course not. Like that's
just crazy.
It's absolutely. I agree there. You could just as easily not ruin the moment by, I don't know, like if they're not dummies too. They know if it's on their lips, and like, and plus, wouldn't we all suck our own dick if we could?
I mean,
like, just try it, So
I guess I give myself hand jobs all the time. So I guess why wouldn't I just?
Exactly. You jerk off and then you go eat something. Like, it's the same thing. You eat while you're on the toilet jacking off.
Yeah, dude. I hit my vape pen while I'm jacking off and eating a sandwich, dude.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
It's I'm doing a complete fluid flush.
Yeah, dude. I'm completely flipping my fluids.
Yeah. See, like that's what I used to tell people when I worked at Valvoline. I was like, changing your oil is a lot like eating on the toilet.
You just got to do a big fluid flush. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, I fucking I guess that dawned on me. I was like, damn, dude, everyone's talking about. I was listening to a podcast and they had some black dudes on there and they're talking about eating the booty.
Yeah,
and I was like,
see,
wait a minute, don't they look down at eating the front, but they eat in the back?
See, no, I think that like the whole. They have evolved on like that. I don't think it's not as taboo to eat pussy anymore among any race, and I think the booty thing is a natural progression of like the sort of cultural domination of asses. You know,
true.
And personally too, like I like booties. I'll touch the booty hole, but like I don't think I would. Well, I don't know. I'd have to really love a woman to eat a booty. I'd have to be in love, my wife. Maybe maybe. But I mean, please believe I'm putting my headlamp on and making sure everything's like.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're doing a quick inspection before we.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm getting
from everything
my little
learned.
Windex. You know, I'm getting till I hear the squeak.
Yeah, running your finger like it's on a window. It's got to go.
I don't know why, but I was just thinking like about cook. You know, when you're cooking spaghetti and you throw one at the wall to make sure it sticks, like something. It's not exactly the same thing, but you know,
I've never understood that.
It's done then.
Yeah, but that's retarded. Like you're just throwing a noodle at your wall. You should just be able to pick the noodle up and be like, yeah, it's done. I don't gotta throw this motherfucker on the wall.
How? What if you got no tactile sensation, or you're not a Dago Wop?
True. What if you're just like that dude from Tell them you love me.
Yeah, what's that one?
Tell them you love me. That documentary that I watched with your mom.
Yeah. Dude. Tell them that's.
All right. So real quick before we get into that, why do I got to learn about you playing shows on the Instagrams? For the podcast, why do I have to go onto the podcast by accident and then go, oh, I guess Junior's playing a fucking show tonight?
I didn't realize I was going to play it until because I'm unemployed, so I don't really keep track of what day of the week it is. And it was Wednesday, and I was already down in the city at the time, and it's a stars and kind of aligned, and like Elle drove me. So
okay,
like I want to start going every week though. So like every Wednesday, like I'm going to make my way down there, and
I'm hip.
Yeah, it went all right though. I've learned some things like I need to start playing with a pick, especially live, because it slows me down.
Yeah,
I have to take more care, and I don't rush through the songs. Like it went okay and stuff. Like but you know, it was good.
Yeah, how were the performances?
And I just sat up there and like a second time too. I was like, I told everybody, I'm just kind of drinking this moment, trying to enjoy it, and I make eye contact with everybody in the crowd, and then if it's weird for me, so if I'm gonna either make it's either gonna make it better or it's gonna be weird for everybody.
Ooh, fuck! I never thought about what do I do with the crowd. That's why
yeah, it's a little nerve wracking when you get up there, especially like the one I go to is all songwriters who are all not on their phones, actively listening, paying attention like to your shit. It's like,
oh fuck,
it's like a songwriter workshop one with some like regular people. But the thing is, you don't talk, you don't go on your phone, anything. Everybody actively and intently listens to what you're doing and will give you feedback and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really great open mic.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Because Elle asked if I was gonna go, and I was like, I mean,
I had only decided at the last minute. Like, I
was like, I mean, no, because I'm all the way like, because I didn't know where you were. So after work, I just went to your place, and that's where I watched that documentary with your mom. Because I don't know if they. No, I think they knew you were doing the stage or doing the open mic then, but. I didn't know you were doing it. Then I got there, and then I was like, "Oh shit, he's not even here." Okay, well, Gwen, you want to watch a fucking movie?
I was on the move all day, like because I had come by like earlier. I was at Ellis, and I came by. We drove to my place to get some more of my gear and stuff, and I got a little bit of a setup going over there right now, where I'm trying to like finish up some of the certain things because it's just more she has a couple things that make it so much easier for me to do my analog recording and stuff.
Sure.
But
yeah, so, I just thought it was real funny. I was like, God, funny. Damn it!
But yeah, like
I was coming over here to pick you up, and I fucking I didn't know I didn't hit you up after lunch. Mm-hmm. But anyhow,
Yeah, but no, it's maybe you can hit the next one. You know, I'll announce, remind people ahead of time too.
Sure.
Because it was.
Well, it'd be nice for people to plan on getting there.
Hey, you know,
Instead of being like, oh, I got to drop what I'm doing and fucking get there.
hey, you know, that's what I did.
Fuck you, you asshole. But no, like that documentary that I watched with your mom.
Yeah, like, dude, like,
bro,
talk about female privilege,
dude. Speaking of kissing where you come.
Oh yeah, dude, turn
It's
off Family Guy.
I know I'll have to turn off Family Guy, but it's just a peach covered in cream kissing this bowl of milk.
It's a pitcher of milk.
It's a pitcher of cream. See?
Oh yeah, wow,
Quite funny.
Yeah, quite relevant. I wish you
relevant.
folks at home could have seen that cutaway gag.
I'm a Family Guy.
Family Guy, season 19, episode 2. We have one cutaway gag where there's a peach covered in cream,
covered in cum.
Yeah, covered in the cream's cum.
But anyhow, dude, this documentary, man, I'm gonna get into it. I didn't want to say too much because it's the only thing that's been on my mind for like the past day. Because I watched that with your mom and like, what? I'd only heard I'd heard it loosely explained on a different podcast, and the dude who explained it didn't do the documentary great justice. And all I heard was there's a lady banging a nonverbal retarded black child. And like that was his like I'm not being
Black dudes have so much game.
I know, dude. I know. And I'm not being loose with that word. He was medically black. Yeah, he was medically diagnosed black.
Yeah. It's
Medically diagnosed dark as hell.
It's low functioning.
Dude. What's really funny
Like
is
the guy.
Speaking of him being medically diagnosed as black, like you know when people like real big people in the crease of their neck, it's really dark.
Yeah.
Like you remember, like what's her name?
It's
the
like a
really
like
big black girl from high school,
right?
Whose neck and all of her creases were so dark. So this kid, he born normal complexion. As he hit like age 15, his crown all from temple to temple pitch black. Like the rest of his body, it seems like it might be brown, like normal mocha complexion, but his forehead just all of a sudden one day turned like the darkest black it can be.
What do you think? What causes that to happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
She should have asked him that.
She should. She should hover his fingers over the keyboards and be like, "Boy, why are you so dark?"
Was it a white lady?
Yeah, of course, dude. Of course, dude.
How'd I know?
Of fucking course, dude. So this lady, Anna Stubblefield.
That's her name.
She was the director of fucking psychology at Rutgers. So she's not a fucking complete.
This makes sense to me.
Nimrod.
But all psychology people are walking time bombs.
Pretty much,
something
dude.
crazy, because they're trying to figure out themselves. Probably,
yeah, dude. Pretty much. And this lady, so what it doesn't really go into, and you have to figure out yourself, is that she's just like in a fucking stagnant. Like she's just in a stagnant place with their life. Or
obviously she's not.
Doesn't
her
talk,
husband, you're not in a loving marriage, loving happy marriage, and then you run off with a nonverbal guy,
a nonverbal guy who wears diapers.
Then again, it is the ultimate. If you're a control freak like her, she probably is. It is the ultimate leverage in a relationship to be the only verbal one.
Definitely. I mean,
and if
you're able to
you literally
fight.
choose how they speak through you.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it's like the chicks who marry prisoners, kind of.
It's true. It's because you're able to marry something behind a cage, and it's always there, and it's never anywhere outside of
exactly.
where.
You know where they're, and then they're not cheating on you with
right.
But they probably are with
with some a little boy in there, someone holding their pocket.
Yeah, some guy with his shirt all tied up like a Marianne from the Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, he's got a fucking prisoner jumper, but the legs are cut off, and it's all like a fucking Daisy Duke onesie,
real brother next door type.
Yeah, real brother next door. Jesus Christ! But yeah, so this lady is she's starting to work with this nonverbal boy who she is found like by holding his hand over a keyboard, he's able to type. Now, for a lot of the cases that they showed, it's called facilitative communication.
Funny enough, I've read a ton about this before. But like long before the documentary came out, I read about this sort of it's a controversial sort of practice because
depending on how nonverbal they are, like how fucking hoopty their brain is, they can't type that board. But there are some of those kids that like, and even in the B-roll, and I'll show you some of it, like they're showing these kids and like the person doesn't even really have to touch them. They just hold the board up and they're typing on their own. They're hitting the shit on their own. And they think, oh, well, this one girl, she is all the way up here in college doing college level classes and she's just got to type on her fucking sidekick. And, you know, maybe my brother isn't completely hopeless. Yeah, so it started to...
Because it's a spectrum, like, you know, there's no way to clearly draw a line necessarily. And I imagine, like, you're you know, and I've read it's the same. For some, it's the same psychological effect that makes Ouija boards work. Like, and you know, with these people, they get these people, they end up projecting stuff onto these people, and they truly believe that they're helping this person communicate, but really they're like, you know, they're sort of just. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like a Ouija board. You know, you're subconsciously kind of leading it in a certain way, even if you do believe it fully.
I'm getting a Dave.
Yeah.
Is anyone in here named David?
Yeah, they're doing fucking...
doing what the fuck's his name?
Yeah, the Jonathan Edwards.
Yeah, Jonathan Edwards fishing the crowd for fucking hints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's like, because it's the most bullshit like way to like... talk to the dead. I mean, like, look, you're the dead guy only gives you like a little bit of his name at once. Like
yeah, dude, fuck
like,
that.
Just,
the dead guy's like, my name's.
I have a name. I have a name with a D.
Yeah, my name. It's got a few letters in it.
Yeah, tell him I said I love you, and I'm sorry, and
tell him there's a big thing that everyone was worried about.
Yeah,
tell him not to worry about it anymore.
There's a woman who's really important to somebody.
Yeah. Has anyone ever lost anyone?
My daughter Emily.
Has anyone in here ever experienced any loss? That's it.
Yeah. Oh my god. What if, dude? I would love to like if he's going the most obvious stuff. The crowd just completely stonewalls him on everything.
That would be so sick. He's like his name starts with a B with an A.
Oh, you know, I think. Oh, that one's for me actually.
Oh, actually, no, that one's for me. Go back a few sounds. Matt. I have a Matt. No, he's alive though. Just hit him with those.
Maybe no. Did anybody know anybody who owned a bath mat? Maybe they slipped in the tub, but because they didn't have their bath mat.
And then someone's like, Matt and tub. Where are you getting these words?
He must have been from the last crowd, man. He's just giving everybody some general advice.
And then the guy's up there, shake it out. I can shake out.
He's sweating his shirt's like fucking.
He goes, oh, hold on, I got to get a bottle of water. He comes out with a new shirt.
Yeah,
he changes shirts.
Yeah, and then he goes back and like he says, guess what? I'll talk to you all the day because I'm gonna haunt you the rest of your lives. And then he fucking shoots himself.
Fuck.
I think I'm hearing a name with a S. Does anybody know a Smith or W? Wesson?
Does anyone know a Wesson? How about a suck my dick?
Yeah. You guys are fags. Boom, boom.
And then you find out no, you got to go to purgatory. You don't even qualify for haunting.
Yeah. You're like you're tending to unbaptized babies for 1,000 years.
Fuck.
Dude, yeah, like you're a wet nurse. You gotta breastfeed these unbaptized babies, these sinner babies.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you gotta let them suck on you.
Yeah, do dogs get to go to purgatory? I don't think they're even factored into Catholic equation because purgatory is only a Catholic thing.
Yeah, dude, I see it.
See, which is pretty like for a Baptist boy like me, purgatory is a pretty good damn deal.
Yeah, purgatory sounds
I'm happy with purgatory is downright heavenly. Like, because like if that's another option for people who are just kind of like sort of they walk that line. Otherwise would go to hell. But yeah, like it's pretty much. I don't like it's bullshit that the Baptists didn't have purgatory. That would have like saved me so much turmoil if like because then you just fall back on purgatory.
What's crazy though is this lady who fucked this little nonverbal black boy. She's probably going to cruise right into purgatory.
Well,
no
I don't know.
problem.
Does she accept Jesus to be her savior? Like, 'cause
I mean, I think so. And also, she doesn't believe she did anything wrong.
I mean, of course she does.
I mean, to the extent to where like her mother was also like a psychiatrist and like a super smart whatever lady, and she was like,
"This is
my daughter acted completely out of consensual love with and then get this, the dude's name's Derek. He's a black kid, and he wants a cool black kid nickname, so he goes, "Call me D-Man." She goes, "Okay, D-Man," and she doesn't understand that it's a cool black nickname, so it's like demand. So this kid is trying his hardest to fucking communicate to the world, and she can't even understand the simplest thing is D-Man.
How you cannot get it? Like
I fell in love with the man, and I typed. He typed to me in his keyboard, "Can I kiss you?" And I said sure, and I kissed him, and he said, "Will you do it again?" And I did, and then he typed in his keyboard. So where do we go from here? So I brought my yoga mat over and ground him into the fucking earth like a Sibian. She wrote this nonverbal boy like a Sibian.
Jesus
so
Christ.
much so he had abrasions in his back. That when they were changing his diaper, the brother and the mother.
What's this woman look like?
Oh.
Please, like, I need that. Before we go on, I need this.
She looks like a fucking.
I'm picturing ants in the pants type of waistline.
Dude, kind of. Hold up. She looks
Is
like.
she big fat?
Hold up. She looks.
I don't remember them.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
Okay, dang. But it's this crazy look. Check this out. She looks fucking kind of like an asshole, and then she had like her hair all down and long and nerdy when she was doing this. Mm-hmm. Holy shit!
She comes back to.
She looks like Louis Theroux. What the fuck?
Let me see. Oh yeah,
Dude.
like the.
Peep this.
He's
out.
making a documentary. He made the documentary.
Maybe.
Louis?
So this is what she looked like. Look how dark his face is. Why is his head so like? Bro, what's going on there?
Bro, she looks like olive oil from Popeye, kind of.
She looks fucking worse than olive oil, bro. She looks like a fucking gangly.
Do you think she like came back like after the first time they hooked up with like cornrows or something, and she was saying it.
Yeah, she was saying it, and she was going yo yo yo. Yeah, that's what she looked like the whole movie, though.
I mean, this lady's obviously like okay.
I mean,
and it all makes sense to me that she's like the head of some psychology thing, and her mother is as well. So she grew up being psychoanalyzed and doesn't know how to just act like a human. No, so she's reading into everything like crazy. And
she said some very red flag things at the beginning. She's like, when I was a kid, I had my dad construct me like crutches and different things so I could pretend to be disabled.
What?
And like that was her. No swing set. Just put on your fucking arm crutches and start walking around like Walt Jr.
So she's got some sort of subconscious sort of like
she liked to pretend to be Jimmy Valmer.
Yeah. Do you think she did like tiny Tim crutches? Is that like it wasn't like
no? She talked like ones? She said she did the.
Oh my god! Like that.
Yeah, and like that was what she liked. That's what she desired, boy. That's what she desired.
What state did this happen in?
New Jersey or some shit.
Surprising.
And New York, New Jersey. She worked up at Rutgers.
I would have guessed something like Washington State.
The husband doesn't find out until the police show up to fucking raid the house for evidence. So this had all gone on for like a year or whatever, and then it fizzled out because Daisy, the black mom, was like, I don't want you to be grinding my boy into the ground no more.
Understandably so, man. That's like a high.
And then, so this kid's just getting ground into the fucking earth. Like,
yeah, I mean, look.
So where they're finding abrasions, and then she says in the documentary, she claims that they only banged on 2 Sundays. So you're putting this boy to the fucking work on only
The
2
Lord's
Sundays,
Day?
you're fucking grinding this man into the fucking floorboards
On God's day of rest?
Day of rest. It's nuts.
Jeez, and she's probably on the clock too. I bet she's
Yeah,
she was billing them,
Yeah,
billing their
because
insurance
she's
or whatever.
there, like she's there, fucking as his aide, like helping him speak. She's going to fucking class with him. She's fucking, she's like claiming and saying that there's a man inside this boy whose eyes can't even lock on anything on purpose. Like he's just he's literally his head's rolling around and his eyes are not locked on any one thing.
When
his
he's
eyes
typing,
are his eyes are going fucking gecko
So
mode. They're in 2 different fucking hemispheres.
So he's never even able to focus on the fact that there's a computer in front of him.
The kid only knows how to hit the refrigerator for food. Before this board, the only way he could communicate is he would go eat, and say he's hungry, or maybe he's chunked his pants or something. No, he's got diapers, so they just smell it.
Yeah.
So here's another thing: you're typing every word this man, and like a lot of these kids, you know, they don't need much support in their arm to type on the thing. This dude, she's gripping him up like this to hold back his other fingers so just one finger's out. So she's literally
Yeah.
So
why are you hitting yourself? Except why you talking?
Why aren't you agreeing with me? Why aren't you agreeing with me?
It's like if you put a gun in someone's hand and then you put your hand around theirs and then you make their finger pull the trigger, then you're still culpable.
Yeah. So this chick is out here thinking that there's a man inside this fucking boy. Inside this head,
because her whole practice and her whole field of study depends on that. That it's and they're already there. It's like they got a siege. There's a siege mentality because there's a bunch of detractors who say that maybe for some it's okay, but like it's mostly bullshit.
And why can't there just be some who are so off the spectrum that you can't get this one?
You got to get those billable insurance hours, boy.
I mean, she's just there collecting the check and riding that thing, boy.
She's just like
she's just fucking. Who's that bitch on the internet? Hawk 2. She's just Hawk 2ing on this nonverbal boy. She's just spitting his boy up and grinding him to death.
Yeah, that's hard. That's wild how to push
then
that
they get her ass. They put her in jail. She gets sentenced like 24 years. I think it was like 12 years and 12 years or something like that. She only has to serve 2. If something happens, she only serves 2. Gets a different set of judges or whatever board and
appeal.
Yeah, it appeals at whatever the fuck. She only does 2 years and gets out.
Good behavior type shit.
So here's my biggest gripe with this documentary is that it unveils this whole story of what fucking nanny or what's it? Facilitative communication. Yeah. I couldn't think of it. Anyhow, it opens up. It's talking about this shit, and then it's like it kind of gets you on board with it. Yeah. And then it kind of because it shows you a few cases where it's like, oh, okay. Cool. They're like some of these kids can finally get out of their world of silence.
It needs to show you how they got here to this point.
Nice.
Like
and then all of a sudden it just shows this woman and then I kissed him, and it takes this creepy turn, and then it doesn't really tell you much that they don't touch on her husband much.
I would think that he wants nothing to do with this.
Well, no, his face is blurred out and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing he had to do with it, he wrote a letter to the judge and said, this bitch is a psycho. She's a fucking liar. She's a manipulator. She is nuts. Yeah. Do not trust her.
I mean, I would do the same thing. No way would I be wanting my face plastered up on some documentary about this.
Hell no.
And because it's just one imagine how I'm sure he was not happy in his marriage. He was just just trying to run the clock out until he died.
He probably didn't know he wasn't happy in the marriage till the cops showed up.
I mean, he probably was not happy, but there's a difference between not being happy in your marriage and then finding out what
the fuck's going down.
Just the nature at which you're being 2-timed. He might have even thought that she was 2-timing him, but he was still just fuck it out. He's checked out. Yeah, and then
to find out that it's it's not even someone who can think.
Yeah, and which case
me with.
Does make it a little better.
I mean, does it?
Yeah, to me, because to me that's on her. That has nothing
true.
to do. That to me, I'm like, this is so crazy. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and there's no like.
It doesn't matter. Like, maybe.
And there's no sign that she was gonna like. She wasn't. There wasn't a red flag of like, hey, I might grind a nonverbal retarded boy into the fucking earth.
There had
and
to
ruin our
been
marriage later.
There had to have been some signs.
I mean,
there's
who
that.
knows?
Maybe she is like a freak in the sheets, and she.
Maybe she looked like a fucking. If anyone's ever seen Don't Be a Menace, that scene where that like dashiki wearing fucking African brother in their gang goes, "Oh, my milk of magnesia," and sees this awful looking white girl, the only white girl at the cookout, and she's just a fucking train wreck. Yeah, that's exactly what she looks like.
Like I could maybe buy that he was like really in love with her and was really communicating to her if she was a fat white girl.
Maybe. Maybe.
Then if it was a fat white woman, then I'd say maybe he actually is.
But the thing is he. So now the documentary ends and fizzles out, which is crazy. So it hits you with this big fucking like it's almost like a snake. Like you light it and you're waiting for it, then all of a sudden it's this big fucking big huge black firework snake.
Yeah,
this thing's
just about the most amazing thing you ever seen.
It's just it's a showstopper.
It's a sight to behold.
It's the finale of Vinny.
Exactly.
Really.
Dude, they got a snake on a jumbotron. Like it just goes,
dude.
It just goes makes two little curls.
You go to Times Square.
For the grand finale, they stack 3 of them on top of each other and then light
go
it.
Go to Times Square and every screen in Times Square is just playing it.
The ball drops and then the snake gets lit.
It's just the snake.
It's a guy with a bic and he burns his thumb once. Because it takes a minute to light them up and get them all lit.
So it's just, like the documentary
blows away in the wind.
It happens, and then the end is just a gust of wind, and it blows it all away. So this lady only serves 2 years, and she's out, and she's fucking walking amongst us. And this boy, DeMan, is now forever scarred because she taught him how to masturbate. And how to she taught him what coming is.
Damn, dude.
And now the worst part is Daisy, the mom, and it's a mother she's a single mother, and she is at her wit's end of raising these 2 boys and having to work, and then one of the boys is extremely disabled. So this woman is doing absolutely every single thing in her power to be the best mother she can. And then this snake in the grass comes up, grinds her fucking boy to the earth. Then, at one point, she was like, DeMan wants to get his own apartment. So she just wanted her own slam pad, basically.
With her own, with her own Dahmer-style sex slave?
And he can't do anything. So she was trying to convince the family that he can live on his own.
That's nuts.
And that's fucked up. But now the kid is...
what would he be doing all day without?
What's going on now is
she'd be billing their hours.
The mom says, "I had to put Derek on anti-anxiety and antidepressant pills because he's masturbating his penis too much."
Oh God, it's probably all raw.
I mean, dude, the kid sits there and he just watches like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah, he's been cursed with the fucking.
What else are you gonna do? You're gonna squeeze that thing.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna fucking hurt that thing. You're gonna put the hurting on that thing.
You're beating it like it owes you something.
You're gonna fucking put that thing on the walls of Jericho.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna top rope flying headbutt that thing. Dude, you're gonna fuck that thing up.
If all you could do is all you could do before is shit and slap your belly, then you find out how to do one more thing. You're gonna put it in the rotation.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna sweet chin music that thing. You're gonna fucking kick your dick to fucking hell. You're fucked.
You're gonna be like fucking just fucking You're be putting ride it hard and putting it away wet.
Getting it out and riding it more.
Yeah, fucking rode hard and put away wet.
Christ. But yeah, I mean, that has just been I heard about this documentary where a lady bangs a retarded black boy, so I was like, immediately, who's going to love this? Gwen.
Your biggest takeaway is that you're so upset about the interracial aspect.
It's so fucked up. Like, why couldn't she just find a white one?
It's like,
It's like she goes and she teaches the school of him. She has the pick of the litter. Why'd she pick him?
Yeah, like come on.
What's wrong with the white ones? What's wrong with the white boys?
Yeah, like
But was this? Well, I mean, if you think about it, he's got a black and retarded penis. It's doubled down, and it's probably the biggest penis in the
Jesus.
fucking school.
yeah, she's probably.
If you got a white retarded penis,
knocking the
that
bottom out
actually
that
double. It goes, it shrinks.
And the more
white retarded is double
the
small.
more low functioning you are, the inverse, inverse law of your dick getting bigger.
True.
So he probably like
It is crazy, dude. Like black retarded is the biggest penis on the spectrum, and white retarded is like the smallest penis.
no white retarded is still big.
Still donging.
It depends. Down syndrome probably. So I think white autism not so
what
much.
am I even talking about? You're right. Harris had a fucking thing on it.
Because in the womb, the brain, the body knows that they're going to be retarded, so it overcompensates with the penis to make up for its lack of intellect.
Oh,
At least that's my scientific theory.
What's the fucking Greek mythology? It's like a goat thing with a giant penis and a fucking
Pan.
There's a penis and a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
It's just the Down syndrome kid.
It's the thing from that Hercules movie, except he didn't have a wheelbarrow in
Danny
that.
DeVito.
Yeah, he didn't. They should have given him the wheelbarrow. It's like a primitive wheelbarrow he's to carry his dick around in.
Dude,
that guy's awesome.
God bless
He's
him.
a goat. Yeah, he's
a half goat. Yeah,
Yeah, he's half goat, half fucking thing.
half thing on him.
Dude, like
Man.
I want to smoke a cigarette real quick. I need
take
to. I just need to like take a breather after listening to that documentary description.
I mean, it literally, like, I was watching it and I was just like, this is fucking nuts. This is the craziest shit I've ever fucking, like,
That is
what in the fuck, like, what? Like, sure, you can spend your whole life helping disabled people. And, like, you can spend your whole career trying to, wave the fucking whatever veil off of the, I don't know, belief that these people aren't capable of
It's-
anything more than what we see them on the surface.
It's always been about the fetish for her, whether she knew it or not.
It had to be because, like,
Yeah.
dude,
It's like
at
when-
what point, like, if your career is like to help people, when does it cross over into I'm gonna grind this one down?
Well, generally, and like on, it's not supposed to ever because like
Exactly.
they're, like that's why she had to go to jail and stuff because it's like it's they're you're being entrusted whether like that's. Like what's up with women, man? Like you really can't just keep it professional. Like you spend too much time with somebody, you gotta fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Like
And what's crazy is it's like she's looking at this kid who can't fucking look at anything for more than 5 seconds, and she's like, "Does he love me? Am I in love with him? Are we in love right now?"
like it's
Like, how is that? You look at this dude and you're like,
what?
"Me?
Dude, I mean,
Is he looking at me right now?"
that she is like she has a deep narcissism and like sort of like thing going on. Like she's the main character in life, like for sure. You don't do something like that by having any sort of empathy or like perspective or
Well,
for
no,
other people.
because I mean, if you had any empathy or perspective, or could even see outside of what's inside of your own head, you'd see, oh, this boy is disabled.
yeah, and
And
so it's
whether or not I
or
fucking,
I'm a professional
do,
sworn to like not to take advantage of
Yeah.
someone like that sexually.
and
I'm
that's
here.
like the position I'm in.
Yeah.
And also, even remove it from that, it's like, dude, you can't show if like Down syndrome dudes like Harris and Adelina, they were mentally with it enough to like something in their brain kicked over to where they had the sexual drive and hormones.
Oh yeah, that's,
This kid did not.
Yeah,
because he
I mean,
he
Down
had
syndrome
the-
people
well-
can be relatively high
Well,
functioning.
no, this
too,
kid,
yeah.
when they tested him, like an expert came in and tested him, he had the mental capacity of a 6-month-old.
Yeah, so he's not like
Your
not-
dick's not going to get hard on purpose if you're 6 months old.
no, yeah, exactly. It just just does.
You're watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and you're
You're
just
not even
liking
watching that.
Fucking,
You're fucking grabbing
Yeah,
at the air
you-
and playing
yeah, you're-
blocks.
you know,
Yeah,
dude. I remember.
you're
fuck
just
yeah.
screaming for some titty.
Yeah, you just-
well, maybe
oh.
if it would have been about that, then it would have made sense. That like if he's like he's honking at her boobs and like.
I mean, he probably was, and he's probably getting all boned up, and when she'd have to like change him or something, or I guess she started noticing he was getting hard or something.
Like, though, if you have the body of a man and like the mental capacity of a 6-month-old, then you still go through puberty and you get the hormones and stuff. But right, like and then you just become you're horny, but you have no object permanence.
Yeah, I guess.
You forget about your dick. You forget about your dick if you're not looking at it.
Yeah, you forget about your dick if you're not looking at it, or if it's not like actively hard and like causing you discomfort or whatever. Like, you know, when you get one of those radiating boners that it's like so hard, like when you were like a teenager or something, you get like one of those kickstand morning boners.
Yeah, like
you can't even roll over, or else it's gonna crack in half.
Right. Yeah, like it's yeah, for sure. Like it's, but then again, like, you know, I don't know. It's fucking me up now.
But
I mean, I'm gonna watch the thing, and that's like,
go smoke a cigarette. We're gonna have to change gears and try and get funny.
No, yeah,
because that documentary wasn't very funny.
It's perplexing too. Like, and she, you know what she is? She's just like I think my read on it is she's just a traditional like predator. Like, it's rarer for a woman but to be a sexual predator, but she obviously has some sort of weird thing about like handicapped, and she sought out this position to have power and time alone with them. And I think she's fully taken advantage of that. The way say people become priests, or Jerry Sandusky becomes a coach.
I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know if her angle was predatory to where it's like, I'm only doing this to have the
a lot
sex.
of times it isn't for, but the predator either lies to themselves or does not like will not come to terms with that. That's why they're doing it. It doesn't have to be like conscious necessarily, but like but they could kind of know in the back of their mind, but then be like, but I could still like do this. I like this from what my understanding. Like, that's the way it works. Is like a lot of, I don't know, people become priests. They're struggling with like what they think are like homosexual thoughts or something. So they become priests to like say, oh, if I'm a priest, then I'm not allowed to have sex, and then I'll do this.
Yeah,
but then like they're
that.
sickos, so like it gets out of control.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All I know is either, the only thing that was fuck, what is the term I'm looking for? The only thing that was the same in her husband and this boy was that they were both black. So she has
interesting.
She's into she's into a certain thing.
Man, this woman has so many dimensions to her. Like, 'cause I pictured husband had to be like a big fat white dude or something.
Yeah, big fat white dude with a fucking pocket protector.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. And then like,
but no, he was a svelte black man. Svelte.
Man, what?
Nice form to him.
Because she was like, to me, almost not pretty enough to be with a black guy.
No, dude, not even close.
That's the thing. She was very like marmish.
She must have maybe the husband isn't interviewed. Maybe he's also
he's nonverbal. That's why he couldn't do it.
That's why I had to write in a letter. He couldn't take the stand. He can't talk. Fuck. Oh man,
Jesus. Like, yeah, like.
Yeah, he comes in, he's doing the Stevie Wonder just like the other kid. And then it's like, oh, well, obviously she has a type.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, my God.
All right, man. Go smoke your ciggy, and then we'll line up some shit.
You have a keen eye for what makes someone just a real fucking mutant. Dude, like,
yeah, dude, I hate seeing people.
You have this beluga head, I know, and like it's like a beluga head where the cul-de-sac comes up too far. Almost
his head was nuts,
he's got like what is it like? It's like he reads a lot of books or something. That big old frontal lobe, big personality.
It's like he had like a little bit of fucking Kelsey Grammer head, but on a body that didn't support it. Like
it's just like, so I see we got some gut overhang, but is most of the overhang tucked in? And you can see like there's this little.
But it was a tight gut. It was a tight.
Oh, a tight hanger,
dude. It was. I mean, I wouldn't say too much of a hanger.
Okay, so I'm getting it now. So I'm saying it's just like a big tight tummy, and this is like
he looked like he was like you. Could,
I mean, the thing's obviously this posture. The thing's like weighing him. It's all forward.
Dude, his gut was pulling his spine out of place. It looked like
his fucking legs.
Dude, that's what was nuts. Is he had fucking Bobby Hill legs. So it was like in King of the Hill, Bobby's got those cargo big cargo shorts with just skinny toothpick legs coming out of them. He had these massive swim trunks on. He had these fucking, because of how big his body was, he had to get big ass swim trunks that didn't really fit the height of his body. Because
the other dimensions. I mean, like, because he only needed these giant ones to fit his like big hard gut into around him.
Yeah, dude.
And so like it's like a guy with this big of a gut must have some tree trunk legs. So we better make some big old pant legs.
You'd think, and I bet getting fucking clothes that fit this man would be wild.
Dude,
he stood at what did I write in there? 5'4"?
Oh yeah, let me see. He's standing at 5'4", the Kentucky Tick man. His body is engorged with rich blood. Arms never have lifted a weight.
Dude, his arms were bone skinny. It made no sense.
It's like
this dude, he had like the hardest beer gut I've ever seen a man have, to where like you couldn't even tighten a belt and it would have gone like in.
It's like he's been wearing the beer can helmet his whole life, to where he hasn't even had to do 12 ounce curls. Dude. Like he just has been getting that hard.
It's fucking crazy, because it's like, how do you become that fat? Like have that large of a torso, but your shoulders and your arms gain no weight,
seemingly like a chiseled jaw.
I mean, his face was crazy, dude.
Oh, yes,
in my head, all I could see was like, dude, let me get a pen and I'll draw the fucking, like, all I could see on this person. I don't know if I have
tits are horrendous.
The tits are gnarly, bro. And I don't know if I have facial blindness sometimes when I see someone that I'm so repugnant, like I'm so repulsed by. Because here,
so what is going on with his mouth?
Here, hand me the book and I'll explain the mouth.
Okay.
So I didn't really register this guy's
He's almost got Joker scars.
Well, I didn't register the guy's facial features. I registered the size of his head, his haircut, and the forehead
of his head.
I got the dimensions by.
Dude, I mean, imagine trying to buy a hat for that guy.
So, that's not sharp and shit. So as you can see,
it's like he was left on his stomach as a baby or something.
Dude, he looks like he should be having somebody communicate for him.
Yeah.
So as you can see, he's got the beluga
telepathically.
He's got this beluga forehead right here. Uh-huh. And that was very prominent.
Yeah.
But all I saw when I looked at him was a head that went like, and then there's a hot dog right there. So don't forget the hot dog. Like, there's a hot dog hidden in there. So
he's got a high dog in there.
He's got a high dog,
a lot of
dude.
times, yeah, like that's a trip.
So this is about. That's all I saw when I looked at him. I just saw a fucking like Iron Giant face, like a jaw and a face. Like, it didn't make sense. I mean, and all I saw was a scribbled teeth. Like, in my nightmares, I had a dream of him after I saw him, and his face just opened up to like not even teeth, but like his flesh was just jagged razors. It's like he was so far from being a human to me.
Like Pennywise, kind of, when he like opens up his
yeah. So, dude, like, I just saw this dude.
Where was the context you saw this guy again in the Kentucky?
Oh, the context of this guy from where he was? Because he's not a guy like us.
This is not a guy like us.
He's not a guy
he's
from
not
where
we're from. No, no, he's from somewhere.
I would be fucking ashamed if
he's from somewhere different.
He's from Kentucky, bro. He's from there, dude. So he was just a fucking patron at the Kentucky Kingdom, which is the Six Flags where that girl lost her legs on that Superman.
Oh God, yeah, dude, she pulled her feet off.
Pulled them right off, dude.
Oh my God,
just pop your doggies right off, dude.
Like jerk chicken,
dude. I couldn't imagine. But so we were hanging those speakers.
They still have it right up there.
Yeah. I took a picture of it, dude. They have it marked as something else, but it's a tower. It's a big tower ride.
Yeah, that'll do it. People remember. Oh, it's that couldn't be that one. It's not the Superman ride.
It couldn't be that one.
People are keenly aware. That's wild that they kept it like that. They kept it. I mean, I guess it's a popular ride. I don't know. Maybe it adds to the allure, like how when like
Maybe.
when like a heroin addict overdoses, all the other junkies have to go and find out who he bought it from to get some of that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ride this.
All the
Superman.
adrenaline junkies, yeah, they want to
Stick my legs out.
Yeah, like she would have stuck her legs out. Maybe she would have been okay, but I don't know if she was dangling them in. And like, they got wrapped around. There's some cable. They got that wrapped around her feet, and it just kept going. And
That's right.
And just like pulled it off like Laffy Taffy.
Jesus. But yeah, this dude was just fucking living it up. He was by the wave pool. We were setting up this stage.
Dude, does this guy you think he's fat, but he's probably so dense that he doesn't float.
No, not dude. He might just bob around. Maybe he floats.
He walks across the ocean floor like he's in power armor.
He just sinks right to the bottom.
Yeah, he's like the lead boots in Ocarina of Time.
So this is how he was walking.
Of course, yeah, because he's like
his back was so tight. He was walking. His slithery movements kind of reminded me of the salamander thing from Monsters Inc.
It's a sort of sachet.
If it was just an engorged fat salamander sashaying gaily towards the fucking wave pool.
Almost John Wayne's walking birdcage when he does.
Dude, yeah. When he does the John Wayne.
Yeah.
Fuck
Never realized John Wayne walked like that.
I didn't know John Wayne walked like that.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's perfect. I just didn't know John Wayne walked like that. I never realized
it was nuts. Because he was at least 50 yards away from me, and I clocked him. I fucking clocked him and stopped what I was doing and just stared at him.
Like it's that deep evolutionary trait that like when something is not like different from the pack, you're immediately like drawn to it and want to get away.
It's like my spider sense was just like I saw huge circle body, skinny limbs.
Uncanny Valley gets thrown off.
He was just sleazing and gliding towards the pool, fucking.
Bro, that's dastardly.
And just seeing how thin his arms were, it was like a fucking paper clip sticking out of a fucking
have a body like that, you had to be really thin at one point, right? You think because you'd have fat legs and fat arms if you were a fat guy all the time.
Yeah,
because you can't just lose arm and leg fat.
Yeah, it goes no. I mean, he had no muscle neither, so it's not like he had no definition. There was no like deltoid shape. There was no bicep. There's no tricep. It's a body
that's like diabetes, AIDS, and alcoholism or something.
Yeah, diabetes, AIDS, alcoholism, and starving African child. It's like it made no sense. It's like his body was just like expanding because he's so hungry.
Maybe he was,
but he's not hungry. He was not hungry. He was so not hungry, bro. I couldn't express how not hungry this guy was.
This guy's like he hasn't like actually eaten a meal in years. It's just he gets all his calories from beer.
Dude, he just soaks in it. And
just bar nuts and beer.
He just sucks on peanut shells.
Yeah, he sucks the salt off them and spits them out.
Oh, good Lord.
Dude, that guy, you think he's married?
Maybe. He was with a younger patron that could have been a kid. I didn't clock him. I was too distracted. I
would have been like Shane from The Walking Dead in that meme. Like, look at that guy the whole time. Just clocking who he's there with. Like, is he...
I was basically doing
is it ants? Yeah.
I'm just staring.
This is so funny.
I just didn't try. I couldn't believe what I saw. He was Mike Wazowski to the fullest.
Yeah.
He was a circle with tiny little limbs.
Dude, like that's crazy.
It was villainous. It was vile and disturbing.
He's like
villainous.
It really is. Did that? I mean, and that forehead.
His head was nuts. There's no way you can put a hat on that head.
You'd need like.
There's no baseball cap that's going to fit that head right.
No. I mean, well, you could. His head is like a pitcher's mound.
It was a.
His head. He's built like a big cruise ship or something. Like it's
the mast of a ship.
Yeah, like you think he's got an iceberg breaker on the front of his forehead.
Dude, he's got a beluga porpoise head, dude. He's got a head that communicates sonar telepathically
Yeah,
underwater.
he has echolocation.
That's why he's sashaying towards the water so he can finally see.
He's like swimming under there, and he's got like electromagnetic waves coming out like a hammerhead. Yeah, he's like a platypus. He's got a pouch.
Yeah.
He sweats milk.
He sweats milk, and his claws have poison in them.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, and he can like find like beers at the bottom of dark lakes and stuff.
Yeah, dude, he goes down, he fucking clams for beers.
Yeah,
He finds beers that have fallen out of coolers.
Breaks them, uses a rock to break them open on his tummy.
Fuck. Dude, all right, so I've never watched it until earlier today. Rick Moranis got knocked the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, by the
he
guy,
got fucking socked,
the guy in the I Heart New York shirt.
Honey, I socked the kids, dude. He fucking
brother got shrunk,
dude. He shrunk that dude. He shrunk Rick Moranis, dude. Dude, I like. Have you seen the clip?
Yeah, a long time when it happened, I did. Yeah,
he fucking sticks him, and then Rick Moranis just. I mean, he's a feeble, small, old man.
No, like,
and he folds
he's in the
him,
mask.
dude.
He's during COVID. He's got the mask on and everything. And
he fucking pummels him,
dude. Like, that's. I wonder what he said to him. Maybe you think he said something?
Rick Moranis probably said something along the lines of like
this and that,
and this and that. Stupid ends.
Yeah. Because why else would this guy who loves New York?
I mean, the guy loves New York. New York's a melting pot.
Yeah, it is.
Of diversity.
It's exactly just like John Rocker said.
It happened yesterday on West 70th Street near Central Park on the Upper West Side. The attacker walking by Moranis when he suddenly punched the 67-year-old actor in the head, knocking him to the ground.
Where did he punch him in the head? Side of the head?
Dude, I don't know, but look.
He dry gulched him. He
dry gulched him. Rick Moranis had no idea it was coming.
West 70th Street near Central Park.
Dude, he punched him in like this above the ear.
Yeah, he fucking
and walks off.
He gave him one of those fucking ear ringers. You ever been punched in the ear? Or had it clapped and then your ear just goes.
No locals buy the I Heart New York drip. How did he get it? So it's probably expensive too.
Dude. I mean,
that just throws me off even more.
What's crazy is every single store. Like you go to New York and every block anywhere, at least there's a store of just fucking tourism bullshit.
Yeah,
like Statue of Liberty, fucking whatever, the head fucking hat shit.
Oh god, yeah.
And everywhere you go, like you literally cannot miss an "I love New York"
because
shirt.
They just prey on the dumb tourists,
and they're like $50.
Jesus Christ,
like $40 or something.
Yeah, I mean, a pack of Newports costs like $25 there.
Yeah, dude, a pack of 2 cigarellos was $15.
Dude, just fucking glass it.
I fucking hate New York, dude.
Sell me one of those shirts.
Yeah, sell me a fuck New York shirt.
Fucking I fart New York.
Turn that heart into a fart cloud.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Turn that heart into a fart. You know what I'm saying?
Fart cloud down there.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be selling those ones at fucking Allen Dulles Airport or whatever. Because there's JFK and is Dulles the other one or is Dulles in DC? Because it just freaks me out that they'd have of course they got an airport named after him, but he's one of the biggest fucking psychos in history.
I know, dude.
Dude, he's definitely killed Kennedy.
Fuck, what in the hell? They got.
There's JFK and then there's LaGuardia. Dulles is in DC.
LaGuardia can suck my dick.
Yeah, he's some WAP mayor that's named after.
Dude,
the 30s.
Fuck LaGuardia, dude. I went to that airport and fucking, it's crazy. Like going through LaGuardia, actually, maybe not fuck LaGuardia because going through that airport, the TSA is staffed by a bunch of New Yorkers who don't give a fuck.
So they're the TSA, but worse.
I mean, they were just shooing. I don't even remember being fucking. I think I went through a shitty security checkpoint almost. I don't remember being patted down. I 100% had a bunch of drugs on me, and they weren't hidden.
I guess
I
guess I figure 9/11 didn't take off from New York. It just ended
happened
there.
there.
Yeah, like, so like what? No.
So what's it matter? We're at the finish line.
Exactly. Like
We're fucking it's New York.
It's New York.
Fucking New York. What the fuck does it matter?
Greatest city in the world.
You're not bringing anything in. Don't fucking matter. You're taking it out. Good.
I love this city. It's the best city ever.
That's the best fucking. That's the best fucking city. That's the fucking best city
You know
in
what
the
the
fucking
best
world.
thing about New York is the tap water.
You could drink a fucking. You could the water in New York. You could drink a puddle off the sidewalk. It's delicious.
I went down to the subway. I kissed a rat, and then I pushed some lady in front of the train.
I went down.
And now I'm running for mayor.
Now I'm running for mayor. The fucking undercover cop helped me.
Yeah. We gotta look that up. But there's a guy running for mayor who's the suspect in like 12 different just sucker punching cases of women in the subway.
He's running for mayor and he's a suspect. It's not like the suspect kind of looks like this guy. He is suspect.
He is more than that. He's been convicted for a couple of them, but there's a dozen more ones that he's the main suspect in.
They're vicious fucking blindside attackings of
It's
women.
like GTA when you go around and just punch women from behind while you're walking down the street. It's just that sort of thing. Like,
I mean, New York's the only city I've ever been in that's made me want to just fucking GTA out.
Yeah.
Like, I was in New York.
That's why you're not allowed to, like, have weapons there.
I just wanted to fucking start.
Guy who punches women running for mayor of New York. Sorry, I'm to voice
I just wanted to rain hell in New York.
One day
hate
rain's gonna come and wash away all the trash.
Because everyone there fucking thinks they're the fucking star of the world. Like, they think they're the star of some shit. And it's like, dude, New York, suck my dick. Fuck you.
Sorry.
Come up with it?
Yeah.
Dude, show me the mayor. Show me the mayor.
For mayor of New York. Sorry.
God damn.
It's the thing where it jumped back.
Yeah, no.
Police continue to investigate the pattern of women being randomly attacked in the city. According to the NYPD, there have been a dozen reported incidents in the past 2 weeks.
One of the men accused of punching a woman was in court today for prior similar crimes. CBS News' Alice Gaynor was there and spoke with him.
Uh-oh.
I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Last week, Cummunication was arrested for randomly punching a 23-year-old woman in the face.
What does this tie say?
I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me
In the way she can't even say punch.
Skibuki. It's got his first name on it.
Punching a 23-year-old woman in the face on 7th Avenue near 17th Street. Did you punch that woman last week?
You said what?
The 40-year-old ranted outside of the courtroom Wednesday. Did you punch that woman last week?
For mayor.
And also ranted inside the courtroom where cameras were not allowed.
Hold on.
He frequently interrupted the judge, saying, "I feel my rights are being violated." The
Rad.
judge replied, "I can't control how you feel, but your rights are not being violated."
Rad.
Stora was in court for 3 open cases. He says he has a history of similar assaults and has been arrested several times in the past 6 months. Other women have been posting online about being randomly punched on New York City sidewalks in recent weeks.
What the fuck was that?
The prosecutor noted the other allegations being investigated, but said when it comes to Stora, there is no evidence that connects this defendant to the other so-called viral assaults.
This is nuts.
So this was.
In several other cases, the NYPD.
So there's probably more than one guy going around just punching women.
There has to be. I mean,
you got.
well, you remember.
This is a whole
When I was
coordinated effort.
When I was in New York, fucking I don't even know, 4 years
Greatest
ago?
city in the world.
Fucking however many years ago I was there. They were playing on the news some about an old lady getting fucking, like, they were doing a knockout game stuff.
Yeah.
And some old lady got her shit kicked in.
Yeah, they love to hit old Asian ladies. Like, and I'm pretty sure my cousin got knockout gamed, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's
Where?
It was here in St. Louis.
Fuck.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, it's what's funny about the knockout game is, like, everybody wants to pretend that, like, it's people don't do that. Like, I don't think it is a thing where like people go out and say, let's play the knockout game. Like it's a kind of thing. I think they just like see some guy who's particularly unguarded and
and then they like
just crack him and run.
They just see they see an opportunity.
Yeah, like it's like
I mean, did you like in that one video? Is the dude was walking? He would walk past that lady and just decided. Fuck it, and reach out.
And also, how hard did he even hit that lady? She didn't even react, really. Like
no, I mean, at that point, it's just the assault attempt was on video, and they needed something, I think. Because, like...
To me, that's just like what you have to... Part of living in New York.
I mean, that's just dealing with a fucking crazy city.
You know? Like, it's just,
I know it's rough and tumble, but a big city like that, you're going to deal with a bunch of psychos.
It ain't even, like, rough and tumble. It's like, bitch, maybe you're paying, like, you're paying all your money to sleep in like the Bender's closet in Futurama, and then like as soon as you leave the closet, you get pushed in front of a train or you get sucker punched.
Mm-hmm. And then some rat takes your pizza.
Yeah, you ever see that guy? Like a guy sleeping on the subway bench, and the rat's like eating something out of his mouth.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the dude who wakes up and lifts his blanket and rats flee from underneath it. I've seen that. I've also seen the dude who he was on a bunch of Instagram reels, and it was a fat, homeless black man in only gray sweats, no underwear underneath because the ass or something was ripped on him and he didn't have anything underneath it. It's these old stained up, probably shitty, pissy underwear, and there's a video of him on the subway, and he's like standing at the door, but he's looking at this lady who's like holding food in her hand, and he's like, right when the door opens, he just grabs her shit, which explodes into 1,000 pieces because the styrofoam rips and all the noodles or whatever just go in her lap and on the floor.
Oh my God.
So he's just got a handful of food and he runs out of there and he's eating it. And funny enough, the fucking dude who dresses as a Spider-Man and it's either Spider-Man or Batman, and he patrols the subways. He caught him. He fucking out of nowhere jumps out of nowhere and sees this fucking shitty homeless guy and just busts his ass.
Dude, how much of a psycho do you got to be to go out looking for fights with homeless guys?
I mean, dude,
or anybody for that matter. How is he not had his shit pushed in?
I mean, that was the thing is you probably have had your shit pushed in enough to where it's like, I've had enough for the city.
You're just doing like ass kegels so you can tighten so hard they can't push it in.
Yeah, they can't push the shit in anymore.
You clench so hard. You let them in. You lure them in, then you clench and pull it off.
Dude, pull it off, dude.
Yeah, you suck them all the way in.
Oh my God!
They just go like their spine folds in half, and then you suck them all the way up your ass. It's like you trick them. It's like when an airplane or spaceship or something, they say like a small hole like gets in the wall, then you get sucked out through a tiny hole.
And you do something where you go, oh, I dropped something. I hope no one pushes my shit in. And you like set up the trap.
It's almost like watching a flower bloom in reverse.
Watching a fly get eaten by a Venus flytrap.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like
he just opens the fly trap and goes, oh, I hope no homeless guys come push my shit.
Yeah.
Hangs his ass out.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. He's got
the homeless guy sneaks up after he just grabbed a handful of lo mein out of this bitch's styrofoam. He goes, ooh, some shit I can push in. He just
or he puts a couple quarters up his ass, and the guy gets to go up there and he tries to pick them out, and then it sucks him in like. It atomizes them like a black hole. It like spaghettifies them down to one atom, one atom strand. Yeah, one wide strand.
Oh, dude, here it is. Look, bro. Look, I would be.
Bro, how are people not even like?
I would be on guard immediately. This motherfucker's near me.
Fuck yeah, dude! Dude, I mean, the smell like absolute shit.
Yeah, he's got to stink like fucking rancid shit. And look at this. See her? Oh, she knows.
Dude, I mean, that's... Wait. What? Where did he come from? He came from the top of the train. Oh, he's grabbing his back.
Oh, he's grabbing his shitty sweats.
Oh, that's so fucking gross.
Dude, that Spider-Man jumps off the top of the train.
Where did he come from?
The top of the train.
I get that, but like, he was not on there the whole time. Like, how?
Spider-Man versus homeless man.
I like how there's multiple angles of this guy. What he does, like. No, this is earlier. His pants are ripped.
Yeah, this is.
And they ripped from the Spider-Man counter, haven't they? Oh,
and that's a different Spider-Man. So there's a gang of Spider-Men patrolling New York.
Spider-Man knows this guy, and the Spider-Men know this guy, and they're all. As soon as they see him, he's on watch.
On guard. Yeah,
that's why they're ready for him, like to get the drop on him.
Dude, yeah, this guy has been fuking patrolling.
Dude, imagine you're a homeless schizophrenic, and like. Every time you go to the subway, you just get your manhandled by a bunch of Spider-Men.
Damn, wait a minute. Now I'm starting to think that this is all just set up.
Like,
because check this out.
That guy looks. Oh, what the fuck? This is some kind of like faggy art piece, isn't it?
It has to be. Because why is he in a fucking inflatable tub now?
Everything's a lie.
Fucking get. So I got so excited to think that there's a gang of Spider-Men patrolling the fucking subways.
Just absolutely, putting the screws to homeless guys who
because in
theory, like what were they gonna do? Like he just grabbed some food, like were they just gonna like?
Oh wait, maybe it isn't fake because here he is with ripped sweats dancing to the guitar player before he steals money out of his thing.
I mean, this guy there must be some info, and he never gets away with it. So another guy just like fucking clotheslined him.
Yeah, this is Batman. This is Batman and Tim's. Batman and a pair of Tim's, dude.
What's funny enough is about this is either staged or it's New York is just that degenerate and like fucked up that like there's this like that there's a group of people dressed as like superheroes. It's probably just like there to like assault people,
dude. And now they're doing a feeding the homeless feel good piece. This has got to be fucked up. Like, there's no way this homeless guy.
You're like he's shirtless too. Like I don't know. It's like he looks kind of clean, doesn't he?
Should have finished the video. Yeah, this is fake. This is all fake.
Oh, God, I hate New York.
This is why it's the worst fucking city on earth. To find out that the fucking homeless terrorists of the subways is fake, and so are the Spider-Man and the black Batman and Tims.
Can't
I should have known that those Tims on that Batman.
This is why I don't believe anything anymore. Like,
I bet those aren't even real Tims.
No, come on. You think like? First of all, who are these people? Like, why?
Fucking unbelievable.
And is those a lady in on it too? She had to be, right? Because you.
I guess.
Can you just do that to people like in New York? Because
snatch their food.
Nobody's got a gun on them.
I mean, there's less guns on them than there are, say, on people in Missouri. But
legally, it's nigh impossible to get a gun.
Yeah, and I mean,
CC,
but that doesn't mean that people aren't illegally carrying. I just wouldn't trust anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
How many shootings happen in New York versus how many shootings in St. Louis?
It's a good question. I don't really.
New York shootings versus St. Louis.
I don't think either of us touched Chicago.
Yeah.
But still, like, New York has been, like, I don't know, it seems like it's just, like, Disney-fied.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. Citywide crime statistics. Oh, they're muddying it, making it hard for me to find.
It's always, like, obscured and twisted and shit to fit whatever agenda people are...
I know, this is not... Okay, here we go. This is just a page talking about crack epidemic and shit. Oh, here we go. Violent crimes. What in the fuck? 5.3? What is that?
Is it per capita?
Number of reported crimes per 100,000 population.
What a weird way. What a weird way to present it.
What is 5.3 per 100,000?
5.3 per 100,000. Well, how many? Then that's how many people are in New York City now, because that's how we're gonna.
Jesus Christ, this is difficult.
You hold that up. I'm gonna look up New York City population. NYC pop.
United States as a whole.
Why not just say how many there are? That's just stupid.
Oh, here we go. United States as a whole.
8.8 million people. So if we got...
hold on. Listen here.
Go on.
United States as a whole, 7.0 per 100,000 is the average. And to rates in much more violent cities such as St. Louis, which is 64.4.
Wait.
64.4 per 100,000.
And we don't... That's crazy.
So does that mean 64 out of 100,000 people are getting killed?
Yeah, so for every 100,000 people we have, 64 of them are getting
shot and getting murdered?
Yeah, are getting shot by one of the others, at least. And
New York's at 5.3.
Man, what bitch made? What happened to you, New York?
I don't know.
We're leaving you in our dust.
Bushwick and Brooklyn was once one of the most dangerous neighborhoods.
Now just just people exclusively riding unicycles around and juggling.
Yeah, and they don't even think about
doing Biggie murals with their big
they don't
mustaches.
even think about Bill, dude. That's what's fucked up. Everyone in Bushwick's not even thinking about him.
Exactly. Everybody there's got two eyes, or if they wear an eye patch, it's like an ironic fashion statement.
Yeah, they're fucking jerks.
And it's full of just like women who are like just coke addicted narcissists and.
Dude, I don't know if I went to Bushwick, but I was in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn was fucking like it was nuts.
Brooklyn,
the gentrification, there was no edge.
Yeah, nobody who has any sort of personality or has any sort of just character or anything anything unique about them can afford to live there anymore. Like it seems, because I mean it's crazy. It's all just
This is fucking retarded. Okay, look at this. Here we go. In 2023, there were 386 murders. That's it.
In New York or
yeah,
for a city of 8.8 million,
there'd be a little bit more than that.
Yeah, we got and the crazy thing is
number of murders in New York per year from whatever, and it's not per capita. It's just
that's the total, which that kind of makes sense, I guess.
I mean, is 2,000 murders a year a lot?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that's like almost 7 people a day.
Okay. Let's go to St. Louis murders per year.
And plus, get this, they're on the downtrend, but we are on our way up. We haven't even peaked yet, I'm sure, with how many murders we can potentially get. We're gonna have it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have some greatest show on turf, baby.
Oh, so this is where it gets confusing because I don't know where the city limit.
So for St. Louis, it's gonna be just the city, which is 300,000 people technically, probably.
Okay.
That's probably how they're gonna do it.
Homicide, violent crimes in Greater St. Louis. The crime
Greater
statistics.
St. Louis is everywhere, so it's 3 million something.
Okay. So this is from 2016. Homicides is 11.1 to 100,000. Okay.
So
okay, here we go. Now we're up.
Because the thing is, I wonder if the 64 is all gun deaths, because sometimes they count suicides by gun as part of the gun crime statistics and stuff.
That was Greater St. Louis. Now the city of St. Louis, homicides 59.8 to 100,000. Damn.
I'll tell you what, though, Greater St. Louis is still no slouch. We're still double in New York and the suburbs.
Yeah, fuck. Index of crime and homicides. Homicide rate. So we'll scroll down fucking from 1958.
Sometimes folks murder folks.
Sometimes folks murder folks.
Sometimes some folks get some beef.
Sometimes folks get murdered.
Yeah, some folks be popping off.
Damn, dude. Most dangerous. Dude, St. Louis has been most dangerous ranking since 1994. It's 94 second,
our whole
third, then third. We drop out of the top 5, and then we remain in the top 5 for the last 20 years.
Dude, it's just like the Cardinals and Blues. We're always in the playoffs, but
we'll never make it.
Every now and again, we get a little win. But
but don't get me started. We for a while we were leading in STDs.
Oh yeah, but there was a few good. Like I remember a good run during my college years when we were the puppy mill capital of the country.
Yeah.
We were STDs,
the meth production,
meth. Yeah, but
puppy mill.
But just like everything else, it all goes away, and like things that we were the best at. Like it's sold off piecemeal, like the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah, it's to me is see St. Louis kids walking around with bones in their noses.
Yeah, it's just
stop.
Ain't right.
It's
when men started saying we're pregnant instead of my wife's pregnant.
Is that a Don Johnson line, or who says that in that? Is it Vince Vaughn or Mel?
That's Vince Vaughn saying it to Mel.
Yeah.
Says when the world went to shit when men started saying we're pregnant.
Watch Dragged Across Concrete if you haven't. It's a slow burn, but boy, nobody makes movies like S. Craig Zoller,
dude.
Bone Tomahawk,
Gray Gloves and Black Gloves.
Yes.
Whoa, dude.
They're so cool.
Oh,
dude,
fuck. Sick villains.
Yeah, and they're like it's like a classic kind of 70s like crime exploitation movie, like where you get these villains who you don't get to know anything about them. They're always in the masks, and they just got certain weird.
Do they even talk?
They do because they spend the whole time there with the black people correcting their grammar.
Oh yeah,
because they're very it's what's weird is they're like they do and then
that's right.
And even though the black guys are technically on the job with them, but they're being treated like prisoners by Black Gloves and Gray Gloves because they don't trust them because they're just the drivers. And they put the black dudes in whiteface. Remember? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Michael Jai White and
that's right.
His cousin or something.
Was it to confuse cops, or was it because they didn't the cut of their jib?
I mean, look, I think these guys were smart enough to realize that wouldn't change.
Yeah.
I think it was to confuse cops. But no, yeah, these guys. So they're just these masked fucking sociopaths who are erudite and elite sort of educated people. Remember when Gray Gloves or whatever, he goes into that gas station, and on his way out he just blows apart the chip rack for no reason,
just fires it up. And oh, dude,
it's
so
just,
good,
it's so cool,
so good,
so cool.
But
I love that they never told you anything about them either.
Yeah, you don't find anything out.
It's so much. It's like the Boba Fett effect,
Yeah,
or Jaws.
So
the less you know about this, sort of this enigmatic, cool looking guy, the better it really is.
And more frightening.
Because I should have known, but I was expecting the woman's stay-at-home husband or something to be a Black Gloves or Gray Gloves or something, because there's something, so that scene, the whole scene is so out of left field.
It makes no sense. I mean, out of nowhere you're introduced.
It rushes an emotional sort of arc just to rip it out
right out of your arms.
Quickly, yeah,
it's so good.
It's and then you realize it's just a statement on why men should be the breadwinners, and it's literally it's kind of what it is. It's look, this guy she wanted nothing more than to stay home with her baby and stuff, and her husband was like, no, you have to go to work.
And he locked her out, didn't he?
Yeah.
He forced her out because she wanted to stay with the baby or something.
Yes, because she wanted to stay with the baby. She was still, she'd just given birth, so whatever.
Yeah, she's postpartum,
and for whatever reason, I guess
whatever.
Yeah, and he wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, or she made more money at the bank, and he locks her out, and then look what happens day one. Day one,
dude.
Her jag-off manager or something does something stupid,
and ruins everything for everyone.
And then just her head just like a fucking water balloon. Like, dude, I love the mannequins, the mannequin effects he uses in movies too. Because like she like blows her hand off and then her head through her hand.
Yeah, dude, it's what's up with like people getting injured through their hands? If you in Bone Tomahawk, that old man gets his hand fucking arrowed to his hip.
That's right, yeah.
And then he gets that rope thrown and dropped on him, and it fucking almost knocks him out.
Yeah, it's
that rules.
It's just like it's something about that, like this weird. It feels like realistic, like it's not. It's like because you want to get him hit somewhere where it's kind of a flesh wound, but it's also fucked up and
and
and I wonder
sawing someone in half.
I wonder if it's also a special effects decision to where that's the like. There's nowhere you could take an arrow, I guess, that deep that it would wouldn't fuck you up pretty bad. But if it goes through your wrist first and then into your leg, that's yeah.
I mean,
and then the rock to the head he takes.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, he hurls the fucking rock.
Oh my god, it's silent, dude. That whole attack sequence is nuts.
Yeah, they just like that sidearm fucking rock. He's looking through the little telescope thing, and he just gets beamed with that rock.
He gets a shit rock, dude.
Yeah.
He gets fucked up, dude.
And then he's screaming at the guy and wakes him up right before he gets split long ways.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That's
wake up! Why would you wake him up?
Yeah, you asshole, dude. Just let him be a fucking asleep.
And he's like, I'll
wake up dead.
I'll avenge you.
I'll avenge you.
And then he lives.
I know, that's the craziest part. He walks Patrick Wilson out of that cave.
It's a cool thing. The people in that movie who you expected to like
get worked over,
they're the only ones who lived. The only ones who died were the competent ones, like the guy who just like was
the guy who bragged about how many Indians he bagged.
He's so proud of how many Indian women and children he just fucking. He's literally
cold.
He's literally like a
icy demeanor,
like a what's it called? Evening of Redness in the West, Cormac McCarthy, Blood Meridian character. Yeah, like this. That's the other thing he was doing. I think just like
I guess.
I think he was probably working in Sherman's army after the Civil War, like part of like clearing out,
just thinning out the population.
Just like fucking just like they were killing the vibe,
Dude, it's just so crazy because like that dude, he's so competent and like he's ready to fucking like take down a whole cave of these savages.
Yeah. He's got that repeater rifle. Like,
that one at the beginning. Remember, the Indian came in. He's like, they're troglodytes, dude. They're not like us. Like, you may think we're savages, but they are something far worse.
They're like they're not even people.
They're not even. They're fucking doing that X-Files shit to the mom. There's that episode of X-Files where basically this like Bilo family, this fucking Bilo family it's like three brothers and it's like a Hills Have Eyes thing on a farm, and they find their mom that they delimbed, blinded, and detongued, and probably deafened, and is just being used as reproductive oven, like a reproductive oven.
What are they doing that falls under the scope of what Mulder and Scully do? How do they What are they like? What is it? What is their department?
It's like
is
I
there
don't
an alien
know.
connection?
No, it is the only X-Files episode that has nothing to do with like cryptid or alien. It's straight up just a inbred family that rapes their mother.
Yeah,
and they call them. It is one of the most intense episodes I've ever seen.
What are they in X-Files? Are they the CIA? Are they the FBI? What I can't remember. What are they supposed to be like?
X, bro. They're X.
Sex
and this
files.
Is their files.
I heard they wanted to call it the Sex Files.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the company was like,
he's Sex Files.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy who gets a lot of laid.
Yeah, I want to believe. I want to be laid.
I want to believe you're gonna bust that pussy out later.
Yeah, I want to believe you're going to give me that.
I want to believe you're going to let me crack that thing open and taste what you had for lunch yesterday.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
But anyway, the Mulder's like, hey, so have a go at the mom before we take these people down.
Have a go.
I was walked up to her like, so you
so you come around here often?
What's your deal?
She's just got no arms and legs. You're going, on her back. That fucking bitch comes in to facilitate her communication. Tell us what she's fucking typing on the computer.
And Scully's a skeptic of whether or not that's real. Like, that's
Yeah,
all she's
Mulder
worried
believes
about.
it.
Yeah, Mulder will believe anything.
Mulder walks in and is like licking. Is Mulder that's the Covenant, right?
Yep.
He's licking his lips, looking at her tits,
Sucking his teeth.
Yeah, her, like one tit's kind of out, like it's not even out of its bra, but its bra's kind of showing. Like the shirt's a little disgruntled, and you just go.
Yeah, it's just like frothing at the mouth. Like,
Yeah, dude, he's just rubbing the outside of his hands.
He's trying to find aliens so he can have sex with them. He's like, I have to believe. I need to get. A different. I need to have every kind of pussy there is.
I need more.
Yes,
I've had a lot, but I need more.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, that. Tell you what, that.
How did Duchovny become a sex addict? Was it on Californication?
No, like he's always been a sex addict. I'm sure. Like, I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He's. I
never thought Duchovny was that great looking.
I mean, conventionally, he's like attractive, especially by '90s standards. He looks like that's what was. I feel like hot guys were like in the '90s. It was a little bit
like a pack of cigarettes.
That's what women like.
Oh, I guess you're right. Fuck.
He's a little rough and tumble, you know.
A little slick and gritty.
Yeah. He's just like monotone, sort of like monotone, mysterious. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow, these aliens are here.
Yeah, and-
Fuck this potato, mom. Make heels have eyes, kids.
Dude,
We better get a keyboard out so the mom can tell us where they're hiding.
Yeah, it's like we should watch Californication and like
Just pretend it's X-Files?
or go episode by episode and just like report back on, because that show has to be probably so out, like kind of dated now, and as far as like what the outfits are and what's cool and like,
Yeah,
because I remember seeing the show. It's like, I don't know, just for what also our sensibilities. Like, it's a show about like, what if I was like just the coolest guy ever?
Isn't he though just a writer who gets too much pussy?
Yeah, he gets his pussy. He can't, like, everywhere he goes, they're just fucking like he's
just drowning in it. It's ruining his life.
He's just getting bludgeoned with pussy everywhere.
Is that what it is? Is just so much pussy ruins his life?
But he still loves it.
Oh God.
He's like, it's like, what if I was Bukowski, except instead of taking shits all the time, I was fucking. And
I was just fucking, and I loved it though.
Yeah, and it made me cooler for it, and I
had a fucking nice.
I don't really know what the
California
show's
mansion.
about. Yeah, I write poems to just crush fucking barflies.
I just slam cheeks, bro.
Yeah, just like,
I just show up. I have 5 o'clock shadow, and I just slam cheeks.
Yeah, it's.
I hate guys like that.
Yeah, me too. Like, fuck them. Fuck David Duchovny. No.
Fucking.
So I like
bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah, you know what I think? I think he's a
Bullshit.
pussy lion.
You think he's a pussy liar?
What, like, that is a pussy liar thing to do, is to make a show about how much pussy you get.
True.
Kind of same thing with Pete Holmes in that Crashing. He constantly made himself fucking in that show. And,
Really?
And I refuse to. I know Pete Holmes is not doing that much fucking because, like, we both have similar backgrounds and similar dimensions. I know what it's like for him. He's a tall, kind of pudgy guy who comes from like a deeply Christian, like, childhood. Like, you're not fucking, man. You're not. Get real.
Similar backgrounds.
I know you're not fucking. Yeah, it's space. We were dealt the same hand. Like, and
Unless
then
your
he's
poker
just,
face
and he's
is
just chosen to use it for evil. Like, whereas I'm just fucking zen but slick and gritty.
Slick and gritty but zen.
I'm slick and gritty but getting no pussy. I'm slick. I don't like. I'm trying everything. I don't know what works here. What the fuck do women want?
I don't know what the fuck they like.
Yeah, I'm just.
It doesn't fucking make any sense.
I'm slick and gritty, but I still definitely overshare.
Slick and gritty, and I overshare.
I overshare feelings, and
yet I can't find a woman to grind me into the floor.
I just tell the truth too much,
dude. You know what you ought to do? You should just pretend to be nonverbal.
And then I also pretend to be my mom, and hey, excuse me, I need a lady to come over and
excuse me, I need a lady to come here help my boy. He don't talk no good.
What's that accent, ma'am? Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure. And then it teeters in between Mrs. Doubtfire and then a black housekeeper.
Anyway, I'm gonna need you to come on over here and slap that penis around. Don't worry, I won't tell nobody.
Don't worry, I won't tell no. Dude, that's nuts.
I'm from Wales.
I'm from across the pond.
I'll be gone when you're there shagging sheep back home. And
dude, what's crazy though is that documentary just ends. There's no. I feel like I was just told a quick story and there's no resolve.
I mean, that's the thing about life is like there's they got to leave it open for the sequel.
Oh yeah, dude. When she gets her love back.
Yeah.
She gets her groove back.
Yeah, like how she got her grooves packed. how the like. I mean, that lady is like, I gotta know what her husband was like.
I know, dude. What's crazy though is it ends like with the mom going, you'd think that she didn't hurt nobody, but she did. She hurt him because I have to medicate him because he's masturbating his penis.
And which like it's I'd be fucking pissed too. If like,
because now you're just stuck looking around in the corners of the room, punching at your dick.
It's hard enough changing his diapers when he's just shitting, but now he's got like
he's combing his diapers.
Yeah, he's combing his diapers. He's probably like it's probably all just
Oh, dude, it's a 3-course meal in that fucking diaper, dude.
You got that. It's like that food those Indians were eating the other.
Oh my god,
dude! They're eating that gruel off the airport floor.
That one, the airport floor and the gruel. That might have been the most edible and the cleanest plate.
Yeah.
The cleanest plate and the most edible food. Dude, the rest of it, dude.
That weird egg and corn meat patty.
Fuck that, dude, and fuck whoever makes it.
Like stirring the shit with stirring that thing of raw eggs up to the elbow,
dude. Cracking all those eggs and then pouring it into another bowl, but making sure your hand is in the way of all the ingredients so you still catch it. Like, what is the point? And then you wash your hands over the prepped ingredients before you cook it. I guess hopefully the heat in cooking it gets rid of any of that goddamn bacteria, but
no,
I don't think it will kill the bacteria from the women spitting through their teeth. Like chewing up the ingredients until it's like paste and then spitting through their teeth into the fucking pot.
Dude, these wow.
And they want to be fucking...
Why do cultures got to be different?
I don't know, man.
Shouldn't the British slap any sort of fucking like they
I don't understand.
They didn't learn anything from like the
I guess not, man. I don't understand how fucking you can get like westernized to the point that Britain comes through.
All they do is they say bloody now, but that's all the only takeaway they have.
That's it, because germs be damned.
Dude, there's no
bacteria be damned. They don't none of that.
They're not even at where we were in like the 1800s, where we thought it must be bad smells that give you diseases. Like, but like no, there's no germ theory over there. There's no, because then everything smells bad.
Yeah,
so
dude. Then everything would kill you if that was the case.
So like
based off of bad smells, then the entire country will kill you.
You pissed off some obscure god who's like just like a I don't know, a 4-winged pig or something.
Yeah, a 4-winged pig with the hooves of a goat, and the tail of a tiger and the dick of a snake.
You shoot away a cow from eating a tomato, but it was your grandfather. So
now your grandfather's fucking.
Now you're coming back like one shade darker when you.
Fuck, you gotta. It's like, system. Or you come back and just your forehead's a different shade, and they're like. Mm-hmm. They all fucking turn on you.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I know this is very racist, but man, it's funny how their language works, and like, and it just does not. It doesn't. It doesn't like make their English sound
No, it doesn't make
it's one of the funniest accents you could have because of just how many J's and B's are in their language. And
What's
stuff,
nuts is when they try and freestyle rap and stuff or battle rap. Have you seen Indian battle rapping?
Dude, no, I haven't. But like,
and they're rapping in English, and you can't catch a single word. I swear to God, you won't even recognize a single word. My boss actually said to me the other day, we encountered an Indian man, and my boss said something. It is just so hard to understand those guys. I was like, yeah,
it really is, though, man.
They're the hardest accent to try and overcome.
They sound like they're trying to talk underwater.
Yeah, dude, it is. It is very like. It's like it's like the fucking elites in Halo sound. It's just like rounded and swallowed words. I don't like it. But anyway, we're easy.
I got something here that might be good.
Okay.
Let me see. This got to be a. Okay, wait.
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman to serve with a black president. I'm proud to be involved the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much.
I think that's Joe Biden saying that he's proud that he's the first black woman to serve with a black president.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Good for him for owning.
Yeah,
owning
so
it.
He took that from his own vice president, I guess.
Thank God.
It's like if that's I think I'm torn on whether or not he should be president, and we should just we see how bad this thing can really get, or if
I was listening to a podcast earlier today.
I think I should be president.
That'd be good. Yeah. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and someone said on it, they're like, how long, like when Biden's out of office, how long until he dies? Like when he's not needed for office, he's just going to wither up and die because they won't have to juice him full of fucking
they won't be able to give him the fucking
amphetamine cocktail to wake him up.
They won't be able to give him like meth 3,000 to keep his. They go to the.
I mean, as soon as he's out of the White House, he's just going to die.
I mean,
his faculties are. They're just run up,
dude. Me and him were walking down steps the same way. I know it's bad for him.
Oh, dude.
But no, he's probably gonna die. Like he's gonna like Nixon or something. He gets in the helicopter. Howdy. So he's gonna get in the helicopter and he's gonna have a heart attack, like right there. Dude, or he'll wither away pretty quickly. I think. I mean, it's just.
I'm surprised that he's I'm surprised they're able to juice him up to where he is now. They're weakened at burning him pretty well.
It's pretty funny. Like I know we don't usually get into politics, but like how bad it was to where like the media could not even spin it. Be like, hey, because if it was close at all, they would have been like, he crushed Trump.
Yeah, he slammed his ass.
But no, Trump told a bunch of lies. Therefore, Biden won. But like they can't even spin it to that because it's like,
dude, it's crazy.
They spent like the last 8 months telling us, guys, he's fine. It's a big right wing conspiracy to make him out to be like this old fool. And then he comes out and like everybody's like, how could we have known?
How, dude? Have you seen the one where? He talks about Jesus saying that there aren't enough airports in Jerusalem, or something like he said some crazy thing about Jesus and some is nuts.
It's like because even when he was young, thank you. Even when he was young, he what I think is I don't know, because like I think there's been some recent.
Well, that's good.
Okay. Now I do.
You got me there. There's one. He said something like he said something.
I watched
crazy.
this one thing of him. They were naming a pool after him. This was like in 2016 or something. So he was getting kind of old, but he was like it was a 15-minute video where he's telling this story about how like it was the original Corn Pop story. Like the guy, and he's talking about how like the black girls would like play with his leg hair in the pool and stuff, and how like it was just this bizarre story that
military American airport, not one ranks in the top 25 in the world. The United States of America, Not one. What in the hell's the matter with us? I remember when I was vice president, I was flying in New York on Air Force Two. We landed in LaGuardia. And as I got into the terminal, there was an escalator. This is God's truth. And it said, quote, out of order. Will be fixed in 2 months. Not a...
Where is?
So this sounds like he's just bitching that the airports suck.
Yeah.
Like, now he's just doing his airplane material.
Yeah, he's just running his airplane bits.
Yeah. So what's the deal with airline food?
Why is the airlines not giving me more peanuts?
You know, when you got to go through TSA and you take your belt off and they scan your penis.
They scan your penis and they look.
And then
they look for bags of poop
and
on
they're
you.
laughing at it.
And they're laughing at your penis and they're checking your butt for poop.
When they take you in back and they have to make sure there's nobody planted a bomb up your ass before you go see Obama.
And they rough you up.
Yeah, they rough you up, put you in a dress. They
laugh at it.
Yeah, and they laugh at you. This is America.
Nah, man. I think this is going to be like a 2-hour episode or so.
Oh, Jesus, it's been that long.
Yeah, it has. And 2 segments just like that, pal.
Join us next week for...
Yeah, see what happens next time.
Yeah, just we don't know yet, but we'll figure it out right when we start.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But fuck you.
I am one. What I am. I can see everything in color. Everything. You have to see the air. You can't believe it. And the dimensions and all the prisms and the rays.
Part of an interview with the subject just before LSD is to be administered.
My husband was employee here at the DA, and he told me they were looking for normal people, and I volunteered.
I say, do you feel you're normal?
I couldn't possibly tell you. It's here. Can't you feel it? This whole room. Everything is in color, and I can feel the air. I can see it. I can see all the molecules. Can't you see it?
I'm trying.